Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fangirl, here to review episode 6 of Nanbaka. Did you see Jyugo? Oh my gosh! What? He's like a monster or something? Like he's got like metal arm thingies? I don't exactly know what's going on with Jyugo, but it's really cool. Really cool. Oh my gosh, this episode was really cool. Really interesting. So we have Hajime fighting the dude with like the white hair and turns into like it curls at the end. I don't remember what his name is, but he's fighting him, and basically he fights him because he wants the warden to notice him, and meanwhile Hajime's fighting just because, you know, he's got to fight. Meanwhile the warden the entire time is basically just fangirling over Hajime, going, so handsome, and that was basically me during this episode every time Jyugo was on screen, especially when he transformed. I was like, that's so cool, oh my gosh. But anyway, it's interesting for Jyugo to actually see somebody from a previous prison that he was in, and this guy, you know, comes to Jyugo and he's like, you know, you took my eyes and you had this fierceness about you, and I'm like, what is going on? What is he talking about? And apparently this guy knows about the guy that put Jyugo in those shackles, and for some reason he wants Jyugo's shackles. I don't know why, and you know, of course he can't give it to him, but it's very interesting. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's those shackles that causes that power that Jyugo has or something. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I assume, kinda. I don't exactly know. They haven't quite explained all that yet, but they will, hopefully. But just Jyugo. Oh my gosh. Like, the entire time, I'm like, what? He's turning transformed. What is going on? I thought at first he like transformed to a sword, and I'm like, what the freak? Is he a sword? And then it was like, no, his arms were like this metal thing. It's weird. I'm like, what? And I don't know. It's just so weird because I'm just like, what is Jyugo? Or what did they do to Jyugo? You know, back in when he got the shackles, and like, what did the guy, you know, do to him? It's like, these are questions I need answered. This episode was definitely a more serious episode than last week's episode. That one was really comedy driven and everything, but this one was pretty serious actually, which is kind of interesting to see, because it's like, oh, a serious episode of Nanbaka? That's surprising. So yeah, but I need to know what Jyugo is. Like, people have read the manga. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I want to be surprised by this, because I was surprised he even had like a transformed form thing. Oh, and Jyugo was so angry in this episode. He was so angry, and I'm just like, I like it when you're angry. It's nice when you're angry. And his eyes completely turned red, and I'm like, oh, now we're serial. Now we're serious. Oh gosh, but just a really great episode. Just I have to go back and watch Jyugo. Just dang. When Jyugo gets angry, I get happy, because it's just like, you're nice when you're angry. I mean, that's weird to say, but yeah. Next episode looks like, though, it's going to deal with sort of a sad story about the ninja guy, because in the preview it was like the title of the next episode is a sort of sad story, and I'm like, what? We're gonna have an actual, like, kind of feels episode of Nanbaka? That's gonna be interesting, I'm sure. Very interesting, oh boy. I'm really interested to see if they can make me cry, or at least make me feel extremely sad. Because from the preview, it looks pretty comedic and pretty, like, it looks like it'll make me go, oh, that was sad, not like, oh, that was really depressing, and I'm gonna cry now. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But Jyugo, I love you. I love you. Anyway, so what did you guys think of this episode of Nanbaka? And what do you think's gonna happen next? And all that stuff. So I'll see you guys in whatever I review next. Bye!